welcome to the 39th episode of DoGsCast, the Destiny of Gods podcast. We hope you join us tonight. As always, we are going to be taking a few minutes to send our links out and let everyone we know that we love that we are live and spread the word around. We hope you join us and thank you for all the support so far. How is everyone doing? Piss and vinegar. Cool.
Here's the thing. Jasper said only the people that we love. So if you're not following the chaos_crypt channel, we don't love you. So you better follow so we love you.
Not true.
And you better like and subscribe and share the video so you can have our love. And then you're legally allowed to watch DoGsCast.
Like, comment, and subscribe if DoGsCast. Yeah.
Quib.
But yes. We're gonna give people a few to come
Holy
on in.
shit.
Get comfortable. How we doing? Ooh, who's growling?
Bitch's house.
Bitch's house. Thank you for the resub.
Ooh, the first person for the 13-month notice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Holy wow.
I've been around since the beginning, babe.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Got live for the night. We'll be starting session in probably a little over 5 minutes. Hello, Azriel.
Azriel.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think we're around 320 out of 350 to release it.
We might not hit it.
You might not hit it.
That's fine.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
We haven't been streaming a lot lately, and it's just because life got very busy, but we apologize for that. That's okay. We hit everything else. That's what we want.
Here's how on Wednesday, Jasper will be doing the Minecraft hardcore.
Am I?
I mean, we can't do yogurt lock, so I can get back to my house.
Stay updated, I guess. I guess that might be happening. We shall see.
And I'm not working this week because I'm quarantined.
How's everyone doing? I'm doing okay. How are you, Asriel? Thank you for being here.
Well, today I got told I had double exposures to COVID.
Shut up.
to
Double exposure to Cavian cycle.
To Brokeback 19. But both of them aren't really exposures, but it means that I get a week off for quarantine. And
we're just taking some precautions.
yeah. And I also got offered a stage management position by a person that Azriel and Van know.
It sure is a small world. But yeah, we're safe. We'll be alright. It's just taking precautions. It's more frustrating and annoying than anything. But we're here. I just retweeted that on the wrong account. But yeah. Pat Fusty doing his job.
Shout out to Jasper telling me to pay more attention. The Jasper doesn't pay attention. That was a joke.
Okay. Anybody else in chat? How we doing?
Me.
How are we on this fine Monday night?
This month.
Do I eat more ravioli?
No.
How people feeling about the DoGsCast one shot last night? How people processing that information?
Yeah, if you guys watched the DoGsCast one shot last night, thank you for the support. We had a lot of fun with it, and we hope that you all enjoyed it, and thank you for stopping in and checking that out. Thank you. I said this in the Discord, but this episode and the one shot will probably be uploaded to YouTube around the same time, just to put them both up at the same time. So be on the lookout for that. If you missed it, it's also still available on Twitch if you haven't seen it or missed a part of it. But thank you for that. We had a lot of fun with it.
I think Onyx was great in the one shot last night.
Onyx was great in the one shot last night. And by that, I mean...
Wasn't there.
Superior Bunny. I'm glad you liked it, Azriel. Thank you.
Can't believe one of my most beautiful gendered characters just fucking wiped off the face of the earth. 2021 has just not been my year.
I mean, to be fair, one of the pretenses of this one-shot for us was be prepared for your character to die.
I specifically built this character to run away, and it didn't work. Also, this is the third character I've had die this year, and we're only about halfway through the year.
You did also keep pissing the Umbrus off.
I did nothing, but I didn't taunt it. This was one of the quietest submen during combat.
You used fire magic. It had a weakness to fire magic, so it wanted you dead.
What else? I honestly, I shot myself in the foot. If I had just taken Firebolt, I probably could have killed it before it killed me.
Mm-hmm.
But I then realized that, like a total idiot, I only took saving throw cantrips, and I had to Fireball that turn if I wanted to get it close to death. So that was on me for not reading my spell list right.
Yeah.
When I was making my character.
Also, if you hadn't succeeded that first cold breath, you would have been dead there.
Yeah, I had a lot of options to die.
Alright, I just want to send this a couple places, and then we can get going on our intros. Boy, alright, what do I want to put? There we go.
Azrael, how's the sound balance? I'm trying to play with the sound balance a little bit because Jasper was listening to VODs earlier, and it seemed a little funky.
Thank you for the resub, Nick! No, but that is also because my laptop speakers fucking suck. No matter what. Music is a tad loud, but other than that, everything's great. Alright. Is that any better? But Nick, thank you for the resub. No, I've been watching DoGsCast VODs for a specific reason. You will see soon. But, the speakers on my laptop are fucking terrible. I just don't have the best laptop. There we go. Alright. Alright, it's 10 o'clock. Do we want to get into our introductions?
Yeah.
Hello everybody, my name is Jared, my pronouns are they, them, and I am the DM for DoGsCast. Die.
Alright. Hello everyone, my name is Jasper, I use he, him pronouns, and tonight I will be playing Baird Stormcaller.
Old raviolis.
Howdy everybody, my name is Lynn. I'm gonna be playing CC Barnes, my pronouns are they, them, and tonight, I'm gonna be dog shit at 2048.
What character are you playing?
I said that I was gonna be playing
Lynn
CC.
said.
Oh, sorry.
The 2048 really threw me off.
Threw y'all for a loop.
My name's Lucio, my pronouns are he, they, and I will be playing Toiles Sylvan.
Hey all, Tyler here. My pronouns are he, him, and tonight I'm going to be playing Wood Taiji.
Alright. Whew. Do we want to do that recap?
So, to be totally honest, last episode was like a huge fucking lore drop, and the fact that, you know, I can't really recap all of that lore, but basically, Volcani had a lyre and hung out with Taijin and a Baird ancestor whose name I am completely blanking on. I apologize. All I remember is it wasn't Lux, and they have 3 colors.
Keep going.
That was me expecting. Okay, anyway. So. Oh shit, I lost it. Okay. And we also saw 2 other people in these cave paintings as we went through for Toraleth's trial to get his divine weapon. We also saw the God Slayer again, tearing an actual god in half, the god that made the Toradra specifically. And then we also saw a Tauren on the cave paintings. We're like, man, wonder who that is. got no history about him. And then we were like, playing some music for the mountain because we're at a dead end. The mountain's like, thank you for the music. Please pass on through the skinny passageway. And we're like, oh shit. Is that a big bound and chained Tauren and in a really emotional, intense scene that seriously watched the VOD on the YouTube of Chaos_Crypt? And the Tauren was like, Toraleth, come here. And then Tora was like, take the lyre, because it's in my belly. And then Toraleth was like, haha, I've been traumatized, and took the lyre and ran off. And before any real more questions could be asked, there was an axe on the wall, and it was like, cool, everything's evil now, and lava is purple, and then the party got in a huge fight because holy shit, that was traumatizing. And now we're here.
I would also like to point out, because I forgot to point it out during the session last time, the depiction of the god being ripped in half. The god was the size of a Titan-class creature. And the God Slayer was the size of about 9 feet. Maybe more. Do the math. This is why people are afraid of the God Slayer. Alright. It has been a couple hours of silent trekking after the party has just seen the God Slayer standing outside of the temple as a sort of omen to them. But they have arrived back at the coterie now, and they have a short amount of time before they must get ready for the ceremony. You are free to talk now. And then I will tell you when it is no longer time to talk.
So, how long has that been until we address it again?
Probably bring it up to my mother's. Talk about it with them.
Do you want to do that now or later?
Later. I don't want to speak to them.
Understandable. We need to get dressed up, right?
Yeah. Ramus should have your outfits done soon. I should be working on mine. And he is working on his right now.
Will you be alright if we all split off?
I'll be fine. You don't have to worry about me.
Well, there's no real point in any of us waiting around then. Getting washed up. We're probably all sweaty, and getting our new outfits on would probably be the best thing we could do right now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Sai.
Thank you for the raid, Sai.
I think we should at least try to put on a, not a happy face, but decent front, right?
You're right. Someone slapped me.
What?
Just do it, okay? I need to hype myself up if I'm going to be positive again.
That isn't exactly my avenue of expertise. And I fail to see how exactly it is that slapping you is going to do much of anything.
It's gonna hype me up. If you're not gonna do it, I'll do it myself.
I'll, leave you to it, I guess?
She rolls her eyes at no one and just fucking smacks herself in the face. And sort of, like, shakes herself out. All right, let's do this thing. A ceremony, right? We should all get pumped up for it then.
Baird starts to wander off on his own. He kind of just doesn't say anything. He looks okay. He's just staring at the volcano and just walking.
The volcano, which is now emitting a white smog and has purple lava flowing from it. Just a reminder
Yeah.
that things have changed a little bit. But
Who's gonna go after Baird? Hey, Baird.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Not to drop the heroic facade or anything, but is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just, a lot to process, you know?
Of course. To be in the presence of one who proclaims to be a legend, and to see the end of that. On top of that, the idea of not one but two weapons being sealed away is truly unfathomable, if I am to be honest.
Hey, Wood?
Hmm?
Do you remember when we went to Kalesi?
That I do. What of it?
Got something there, didn't you?
Kalesi. You mean the journal from which I obtained Taijin's history from, correct?
Yeah. How
I've been-
much have you looked at it?
Well, I have spent a fair amount of time carefully recording all bits of information in regards to what was left of my supposed ancestor's legacy. But I can't say that I looked at it much more than a general overview. Why?
And he kind of, he's been facing away from Wood this whole time, but he actually turns to face Wood this time. Maybe when we go back, we could look at it together. Maybe there's something in there that you missed.
Right. I've been careful in what particular details I am to record in the manuscript of justice, but yes, a second pair of eyes is always beneficial to a cause.
It seems that Taijin was from the same era that maybe Roctor was, and not only that, Roctor called me by a different name, and I want to know if there's something about another ancestor of mine in there that Taijin might have known. I can't say that for sure, but, you know, it can't hurt to look, right?
True. This does raise the question, though. When we were in Kalesi, the priest that we spoke to showed statues to us that bared striking similarities to our current visage. He referred to them as Taijin and Lux, was it?
Yeah.
If that wasn't the name that the forgotten hero referred to you as.
No. He called me Catagus. Name I've never heard before. But maybe I'm just looking in the wrong places. My point is, I'd like to sit down and look at some of this stuff with you.
But of course. I'm always happy to have you along, Baird.
I clearly don't know my history as well as I thought, so I might as well, you know, take the time and learn it.
Hey, who knows? Mayhaps you are a double heroic ascendant of some sort?
I know
That could make for an interesting backstory.
I know the Stormcaller bloodline goes back far, but I guess I didn't even consider that it's not just Lux that's, you know, a herald name from it. Maybe there's all kinds of Stormcallers I don't even know about, but I'd like to do some looking into it. Maybe Roctor's in there too.
I'd like that.
I just, and he kind of, like, shakes his head and kind of, wiggles his hands. I just need to shake myself out of it. I don't want to be a downer on Torlef's big day. I just got a lot on my mind.
That's totally fair, Baird. I'll leave you to it, but once we arrive back on the boat, and Wood's been fiddling with the manuscript, just idly flipping through pages, scanning through anything that he's jotted down. He abruptly closes it and kind of turns to face Baird. We need to have a serious conversation with Tailonsta.
Oh, I know. I figured go back to the boat, celebrate the weapon, find Tailonsta, get to work.
I feel a poor friend to leave them behind whilst we go out on adventure, but I want to make it up to them.
I think they wanted to be alone too, so I can't entirely blame you for it.
True, but
Baird walks closer to Wood. Keep going.
I feel as though I've been lacking in the friend department as of recent. Putting all of my heroic skill points into legendary techniques and historic exploration rather than making sure that people like Tailonsta and, well, you are alright.
Hey, man, I'm okay. Listen, and he puts a hand on Wood's shoulder. Right now, I think we just need to snap out of it, put on a smile, and Baird gives him like a very big toothy grin. Put on a smile, and let's just try to make this day as good for Torleth as we can possibly do. I think that's the best thing we can do as far as friendship goes right now. And then once this is all over, we can go back and figure out what's going on with Big Cat, okay?
You're right, Baird. And hey, maybe this particular celebration will be something worth chronicling.
Probably. We'll just have
Wood
to see
kinda-
what happens.
Wood flashes Baird a genuine smile. Thanks, Baird. Come on, let's
Yeah.
go catch up with the others.
Yeah, let's go get ready.
And Ramus is stepping over, looking real proud, carrying a couple bags full of clothing. All right, you're gonna be real proud of what I What? You're gonna be real happy with what I brought you today. And I want you all to know that none of these things are dehumanizing. Except for Xavier's. I kind of have to get... Just don't motorboat him.
Huh?
That last comment's out of character. That is a out of character joke we've been making.
Keep going. Oh,
I think it'd be kind of hard to turn Xavier into a boat.
Motorboats don't exist. That's why I said it was out of character. Therefore, it does not exist. Get the canon correct. Back to it. Anyway, so I brought your outfits for you. Why don't you go in the nearby hut and go get changed into them?
You made these yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm great at it.
Oh, this is awesome. Thank you.
Not only a smith, but as skilled with a sword as you are a needle. Your talents grow by the minute.
These talents been here, baby. Always had them, always will.
Baird's gonna go get you.
Yasisi's like trying to hide her excitement.
Better watch out, Tora, or I might take your spot as leader.
That was the point, wasn't it? If I never came back, it was gonna be you.
Yeah, but we always knew you'd be coming back.
I know.
I mean, unless some sort of tragic accident at the end of the story happened.
Huh?
Huh?
Whatever. Thank you again, Ramus, for making them for them.
And the party changes into their outfits. And it's god fucking damn it.
It's so large.
Large.
You're gonna have to figure this out. You might not. You might just have to have them open in different times.
You can probably shrink it.
It's just the process of shrinking it is...
There. This is the outfits for Baird, Wood, and Cece.
Oh, they look so good.
I'll let these marinate for the audience for a moment. Alright, marination over. Well, I need it for you guys to see. I'll just drag it off screen. These are the outfits for Xavier, Raz, and Andrew.
I love these.
Andrew already
all
has his
so
outfit on
good.
and is walking around with it. Very excited. And Tora, you still have to make yours, right?
I'm getting it.
I left that one for you.
Yeah.
Figured
Yeah.
you'd like to make that one yourself.
It's probably what Mother would have wanted. And he goes somewhere to go change, probably over here.
And then I will pop yours in now, too. But first, I will send you to EBDB.
Ibby
That's where we went yesterday.
If I put it over on this side, will it not be in the center? Okay. That works. This is Torleth's outfit.
I love this.
I love
Very
it.
Dark Souls of you.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Dark Souls 3. So, you should probably make any of your final preparations. It's about 3 p.m. now. I think we're starting around 6 p.m. Post Meridian, a time that certainly exists in this universe.
Sure does. Looks the camera.
The camera. We're looking to the camera a lot today.
Cece, when she has her outfit on, is like just doing little like spins and twirls, just like, look at how flowy I am! I'm like a jellyfish.
And jellyfish.
Nick asked for these in the Discord afterwards, Lucio.
You shall.
CC, Wood, Baird, Andrew, Raz, Xavier, Cora. And Andrew kind of clunks his way over. Have you seen what I was given? Now this is what I'm talking about. This is some real armor. This is better than anything we had back in Valdor. We had some of the best smiths.
Looking good! And she like goes for a high five.
And you see that Andrew kind of spaced out after saying had some of the best. Kind of drops the arm that he was looking at. I do hope Kuntai goes okay.
Sure.
Sure, he'd love to see this.
They're fine. They're fine, Andrew.
We'll make sure.
Anyway, I was going to ask you, Ramus. Would it be alright if I kept this armor after the ceremony? This is very much an upgrade from what I've worn in the past. I mean, this is mostly ceremonial armor, but I can modify it so that it's no longer ceremonial and that it protects you a little bit better because, you know, there's a little bit of a a spot where, you know, you could get stabbed and it could be life-threatening. Particularly the middle, where your chest is just open and you can see your heart is exposed. I can fix that, and you can have it as armor. I think that would be for the best.
Titty window.
No, I don't need a titty window.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That
You're
might
being
be a little
betrayed by the-
dangerous.
You're being betrayed by the titty window.
Yeah, I'll take care of whatever this titty window is.
It's right there. It's already on the armor.
And Ramus kind of just shrugs at you.
Torleth, Ramus, I have a question in regards to these exotic silks that I wear.
Yes.
Do any of these outfits have, say, a name? Or is this nothing more than ceremonial garb?
I mean, I
Well-
didn't name them.
Actually, you kind of name them. Mine is technically called the Firewalker's garb. You have it. You usually make it yourself, and you call it whatever you want.
Would I guess I was going to say eyes, but would I lights up. You're to tell me that these exotic silks and elaborate outfits that we have been bestowed have the opportunity to be named by its chosen wielder? Oh,
Yeah.
I have already a few names brewing. Let's see, what about... No, that's not worthy. Mayhaps... No, too many syllables. How about... Oh, I got it! I shall bestow upon these fine wares the title of Reckless Recrect! Yes. Surely Reckless Recollect shall unlock untold potential in my heroic abilities.
Good.
Can already feel my level increasing by... roughly... 13. I'm at least 13 levels stronger now.
How do you do the math for that?
It's an elaborate system that only... wood sweating. A chosen warrior of... Look, it's made up, okay?
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say, I don't really need any of these outfits back. I mean, normally we keep the family outfits as heirlooms and to pass them down and show as examples to anybody else, but I mean, you're not having any descendants who are gonna be involved in these ceremonies, so... And Ramus kind of looks at Torleth. I don't think we really need him back, huh?
I don't think so.
So if you want to keep it, I mean, go ahead.
I wouldn't want to bring...
Rectect is yours.
I wouldn't want to bring any, ill feelings in regards to your culture. Such careful work has been put into such a cool outfit. I can't keep this. And after the gift of Rajentide that was bestowed upon me, Ramus, you are far too kind.
I mean, to be fair, I can't really... I don't fit in this. I don't think anybody else is gonna fit in this. I could supposedly reuse the silk and the materials, but somebody might not want that. I mean, if you love it, it's yours, my friend.
And not a single rupee need to be spent. Thank you, Ramus. And, you as well, Torleth.
You need any adjustments for it to be battle-worthy or anything? Hey, I'm here. Does a little jazz hands and kicks his foot out.
pose.
Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Xavier kind of just looks. Do I ever do that? I feel like I've done that before.
Jazz hands?
Yeah.
Do it for me just so I can see it.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
And mimics the exact pose.
Yeah.
If we're naming our outfits, I think I'm going to call mine Moon's Veil.
I mean no offense, but I might not wear mine as armor. It feels a little subjectifying.
You're gonna look at me and say it's subjectifying.
I think you mean personifying.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
No, I can't read, but I think the word is objectified. Is it
The word's
objectified?
It's objectified.
It's objectified.
I think that point of view is subjective. And Xavier kind of raises his eyebrows at you.
Baird nods.
How do you know what that word means, but not...
Xavier Litchfield knows many things, some of which are ancient secrets. And kind of
Okay.
just walks off, going heel toe, heel toe.
Yeah.
How has he survived 20 years on this planet?
Felt that.
All thanks to the sandwich Reuben.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm going to eat before we have a ceremony.
So Torleth. I've never been to a Teridran ceremony before. What exactly do you do?
Well, I've actually never been to one either.
Oh, okay.
Especially this kind of one. This one's kind of a special one. Anyone who isn't of age isn't allowed to be at one until they get their own. And since I never got one, I never went to one. So
okay.
So I don't know.
But
I'm guessing there's like song and dance because that's what we do. But other than that,
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to perform everything that you've learned to do up to this point.
everything.
Yep, it's a showcase of everything that you've learned. And Ramus kind of just smiles.
And you're gonna get your own diamond tattoos, right?
Yep. I'm gonna get 2 more. So,
Oh, okay. And you get to do a song and a dance. That's what you love to do, right?
yeah, I guess.
Well, I think you're gonna do great.
Thanks, Bear.
You know? And Ramus kind of just touches the 2 pointed ones around the middle of his cheeks on the bottom. You know, if I had 2 of these, more towards the center and kind of upside down, it would look like a snake's jaw.
That'd be kind of cool.
And Ramus kind of just looks into the distance.
Thank you, Ramus. Very cool.
I thought it was cool.
Anyway, you don't have long before the ceremony, so I'll let you guys go eat.
Cool, thank you.
Food time! Food time! Food
Actually,
time!
before I go, I did have a big question. And kind of just awkwardly looks at the mountain and is kind of making pointing motions. Why is the lava purple?
Walks away.
And why is there like white smoke coming out of it right now? Why does it look like it's about to erupt?
We
Do
don't
I
know.
need to worry about that?
I don't know. It just maybe because it's a sign of Torleth getting his weapon. I don't really know. It just kind of happened.
Must be a sign of good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean, look at how much purple I'm wearing. It's clearly a lucky color.
I think it'll be fine. Maybe it'll just fix itself.
How do you know it's a lucky color? Have you done anything to give you good luck? Or have you just not fallen on your face yet?
I'm very purple. I like purple a lot. My eyes are lilac, which is a shade of purple, and I am a very lucky individual.
Oh, make sure you don't step on any cracks. You break somebody's backs.
I think the terminology is break your mother's back, and I don't have one of those.
That's
and
why I said somebody's backs.
How do you know I didn't have a mom?
I just say that anyway. Inclusivity.
I'm guessing it's time for dinner.
I'm so hungry, I could eat a dongo.
It's dongos!
I'll make sure that we go have a proper meal. My mother's likely cooking up some mush once more.
Yay!
The Toridrans haven't been able to cook a proper meal with her there. Says she's working on a cookbook.
Is it just like different varieties of mush?
She calls her first book Medea's Mushy Madness. I don't think it's going to take off.
I don't know. I think there's some potential there in regards to naming.
I think that Munchy Madness would be better.
I like that one, yeah.
And it doesn't imply that you're eating just like a bowl of grey mush.
Maybe she could learn how to make applesauce? That's mush.
Oh, I love applesauce, dude.
As Andrew kind of just looks around. Yeah, I think that would be a challenge for a different morning. Looking at the desert around them.
It's the afternoon.
Munchy Madness is the friendliest thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't on purpose.
Friendly! Friendly! Alright, probably just...
Yeah. Time passes. And you all make your way.
That's the wrong map!
Alright, everybody, bring back your characters.
No!
I'm dead!
You all make your way to the ceremonial grounds.
Can't believe the Umbrus got another fucking
I think you all have control of your tokens.
health bar.
Look, yeah.
Tora, you're not supposed to be up there yet.
Where am I?
That was for my own reference. You're down at the bottom.
Oh, there I am. Yeah, I can wiggle.
I think we're all good.
I stop wiggling.
People begin filtering in. It's a short walk from the center of the coterie. And it is probably near sundown. The braziers are lit, and you can see the suns in the distance. Unrevives Lucio. And you see Tofflin and Janka standing atop the large stage on top. Oh, I have to change that. Oh, I muted myself. Pull something up. Pardon me.
Never.
Okay.
I was kidding.
Okay. Standing at the center of the stage are Tofflin and Janka. Tofflin steps a little bit further. Good evening, everybody of the Mount Marak coterie and from anywhere else, and those accompanying us, and looks to Simica. down here. The party, Medea, and those who have come from the Nadar Plains coterie. Tonight, we celebrate the coming of age of Torleth. Though this celebration is a few years late, it's always the time when it must be. We shall perform our initial hymn, and we will invite Torleth to give the grand showcase. And Jonka and Tofflin begin their performance. And then invite Torleth up to perform his.
So Torleth's performance, usually in these coming of age ones, are usually very happy, usually very celebratory. His is very angsty. The music that's playing right now is basically what I envision he's playing. It's a mix of him playing the lyre he just got and there would be parts in the song where you hear clicks. That's his tap shoes. And he's of course dancing around. You can't see his eyes because he has a veil in front of his eyes. That's a ceremonial ceremonial stuff. But you could tell from just the bottom of his face that he almost looks pained. Like he's like putting a lot into this performance. You can hear him sing very lowly. He usually sings up in his higher voice, but right now he's singing in his lower voice. Almost garbled Teridran. It's more of an ancient Teridran, probably words he's learned in his past. He's just putting a lot into this performance, more than he really has ever put in. He's just going off.
During the course of the performance, as Torleth is dancing, from beneath his feet, small swells and spouts of purple lava rises from the grounds of the plateau, and then disappearing back within. Mount Maroc in the distance rises and quells as the dance goes on, almost in unison with the performance. And the song finished. Is there anything else for the performance?
When he finishes, he kind of ends it abruptly and he seems to take a large gasp. And when he does that, his skin turns a different color for like a mere second, and he gasps again and kind of retches. And this time he actually looks like he's in actual pain. But he puts up the... But then he's like, he's fine again. But is he really fine? No.
But is he really fine?
And he's done. He walks off stage.
Ramus is the first one to clap. And, well, Ramus and Xavier kind of at the same time. locking eyes with each other as if it's a contest.
Cece cheers like the kind of parent who brings an air horn to a baseball game.
Wood claps and tries to flash Toraleth a smile.
They're just kind of doing the same thing.
She's trying to hide the fact that she's actually very worried about Tora by just being overly positive.
So, please.
It seems like Torleth got most of his anger out in that performance. So he just looks okay.
At this time now, Torleth will step up here and receive his coming of age tattoos. This will signify his entrance to adulthood. After our ceremony, you may find concessions back at the coterie. There is a fully catered table. And the tattoo artist approaches Toraleth and begins tattooing. 2 diamonds on the side of the current 1 diamond. Once it is... Yes?
Oh, sorry. Nope, you keep going.
Once it is finished, the veil is lifted from Toraleth's eyes, and the celebration is set to begin.
Torleth comes down from the stage and goes towards the party.
That was... Wow.
You did incredible, buddy.
Thanks.
My wholehearted congratulations to you, Toraleth.
Thanks, guys. I got a lot of anger out in that. But
Oh, catharsis never hurt anyone.
yeah. I bet my parents pictured that for it to be a lot more happier, but oh well.
It was
My
you.
performance. Yep.
Do you feel better?
A little. And you can see the yellow and pink from his eyes are gone.
Oh.
Such raw, potent emotion. Why, if you were to bottle that, mayhaps you would be able to match even my strongest attack.
Who knows?
So is there more you have to do, or is this kind of it?
Well, we, everyone dances, sings on their own, and even eat, just party, I guess.
Cool. So the hard part's over. Oh.
You cut out. I couldn't.
So is the hard part over, or?
I guess it is.
Proud of you.
And he nods. He just finished the party, and then we get to go home.
You're gonna want to talk with them first, aren't you?
Yeah, that too.
We're here if you need it. But this is for you to do.
You got this.
What are you all standing around for then? Go enjoy what you have for a party. It won't be often that we get to celebrate things like this.
Yeah.
We'll be waiting for you when you return.
He goes up to his mother's.
Moving some pride.
Want to go wait by the snack table.
Backpack.
Yeah.
Yes, Torleth?
He is kind of looking at the ground, and shows them the lyre. Got what I needed.
So this is what you were meant to have. I expected it to be a little larger, but
It's not
it
much.
is what it is. The strings on it are beautiful.
Yep. He plucks one, and a little flame comes out of it.
The lava from the mountain rises a slight bit. Coughlin approaches you. What did you have to do? I've not been able to see what was within Mountain Rock. The lyre has always been a piece that was hidden from me.
I just had to play the mountain's melody, and the wall broke open. But inside, and he kind of sucks in his teeth. I had to pull it out of someone's stomach.
Jonka and Tofflin are genuinely shocked. What do you mean that you had to pull it out of his stomach?
Did you guys not know?
No, I've not known of this. The inside of Mount Marok is going to get a music change real fast. The inside of Mount Marok is something that's always been shielded from us. We know of the tomb, but we did not know where Volcani lies. Nor did we know where the lyre itself was. So news that there was someone within the mountain is certainly news to us.
Well, it was in the stomach of one called Roctor the Demon Fell.
And Jonka kind of freezes at the name Demon Fell.
Mothers, what does this mean?
From what we know, the Demon Fell was a friend of Volcani. In us talking to Simica and the rest of the priests within Kalesi, we've been working on piecing together what happened within that great demon war. It appears there was one who wielded a weapon forged by the demons, who had been taken over by them. He killed Arcanum, demon of hellfire, and retained its spark This is what we've put together through the depictions within Wilcanni's tomb and what they know in Kalesi. What did this man look like?
I'd say like 15, 16 feet Tauren. Had like a crown of rays, I guess. He didn't look okay at all.
I will attempt to attend to the mountain and figure out if there's anything we can do for this Roctor, the demon fowl. Orleth?
Yes?
If the demon fowl has been approached, then that means it is close to the time of the Godslayer's return. We've heard from the priests that this Godslayer has been keeping demonic weapons in check for the last 3,000 years. Was the one who defeated Roctor. Seems set on finishing their war. It's best for you to stay out of this. Stay as far away from that war as you can, and focus on your task.
How am I supposed to avoid it?
If you see the Godslayer, do not try and fight.
Don't have to tell me twice.
There's something else you should know.
Yes?
And Tofflin looks still visibly shaken. It would seem that Alex isn't dead.
Orleth freezes, and his mouth is agape, eyes bugged. What?
I've lost track of his lifeline, but all that we can tell is that he's still alive somewhere.
What do you mean he's still alive?
He survived banishment, disappearing after a while. The last I saw, put on a mask. That was the last moment I saw.
You kidding me? You... God! Why did you keep him alive? Why didn't you... Oh, why? After all he's done to me! You don't care. I knew you guys didn't care.
That's not true. Our hands were...
It is true! Because if you did, you would have found out sooner. Or your stupid jobs wouldn't have kept you from it. And we would have been gone. He's off dead in some ditch. After everything he's done to me.
Could not interfere.
Couldn't interfere. such bullshit. You'd rather let me suffer than interfere.
I wish that we had been able to interfere sooner. I'm sorry.
What about Moxie? Is she fine?
Yes. She remains with the soaring winds. We know where she is.
Why did you banish her? Never told me that.
Justice cannot be delivered within favor.
So, you'd rather let her go? Like she shouldn't have done what she'd done? Protecting me? From him?
She's doing what she must do now.
I'm sick of all the, it's in your destiny. It's to be seen. It has already been sung. I have had enough of this. What about what I want? What about what's good for me? Whatever. I don't want to fucking talk to you guys anymore. We're leaving as soon as this is over. And I hope I never come back. You couldn't keep one thing. You couldn't keep one thing good. Like making sure he's dead after everything he's done. And you couldn't even do that. You couldn't have kept me safe. You had to force your daughter to do it. And then you banish her for it. I've had enough. I've had enough. The celebration will be ending soon. And I'm done with this place. I'm done following your rules. And he walks off.
Coughlin looks as if she goes after you, but then stops. And returns to Janka defeated.
Borleth, at this point, is looking very pained. He's trying his best not to cry. He's trying his best not to show any emotion through his skin because, you know, he has boot skin. And it looks like he's putting a lot of strain on himself, but he's gonna keep to himself.
Hey, guys. Look at Torleth. We need to help.
Right.
Hey. Torleth.
He's probably holding his shoulders, trying not to look at anyone, keeping his back to everyone. He's visibly shaking, and from what you can tell from, like, him holding his shoulders, his fingers seem to be turning almost a deep, dark color. Like, it's almost decaying.
Are you hurt? Do we need to get Rasmesis?
I'm fine. Please. Just leave me be. I'll be fine.
You can't just... It's okay if you're hurt. We're here to help. You can't
I'm
just let...
fine. There's nothing you can do. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just putting a lot of strain on myself. I can contain my emotions without my skin changing, but it's giving up. And he turns around a little bit. He turns to his side, and now his chest, like right where his heart is a pitch black.
Is that normal?
Baird runs to get Rasmus.
I'm not okay. I just got news of something that'll change me. But I'm not going to burden you guys with it. I can't.
Not a burden. You're our friend. We're here for you. Listen, I'm sorry about before. Genuinely, I lost my cool. I do care about you and how you feel. I want to help. We all do.
I know, and I'm very grateful for you guys. I knew being here was such a bad idea. It's like seeing my past once again, all over again. Seeing everything that has happened to me. I just need to leave. We'll stay through the party. Whatever happens, happens, and then we just go home and I'll be fine. And he's like touching at his fingers. It looks almost burnt in some way. And his like toes are almost the same way.
Are you sure you don't want to leave now?
No. I'll be fine. If you guys, please don't let me keep you from being happy. If you guys want to talk to anyone, please feel free. I just need a moment to get my feelings back in order. I'm just really angry and tired of my entire family, of everything that they do wrong. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. Please. But another thing. My parents didn't know about Rockter. It seemed like no one knew. It's very concerning. But if you want to talk to them, feel free.
Do what you need to do.
I'll be fine.
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm okay.
As time
Yes.
pass. Oh.
Oh,
Go.
I was gonna cap it off with. I know it's probably not much to offer up, but is there anything we can do to help you right now?
No. I just have to calm myself down. Maybe this isn't permanent, I don't know. None of my family has changing skin like I do, but I'll be okay.
Of course, we'll leave you be.
Whenever you want to go, just say the word. We'll be on that boat in no time.
We trust you.
Celebration begins to come to a close. Everyone makes their way back to the center of the coterie. Some are quiet, others more raucous. You all head back to the hut to grab the last of your belongings. Before you leave, Andrew has said goodbye to his mother. Ramus, wherever that little scamp has gone off to. Simica, approach you. Ramus seems to be carrying bits of armor and carrying more clothing. Hey, I saw that you were all getting ready to leave. I wanted to make sure you had everything you needed in order. And hands some armor modifications for Wood's outfit and Andrew's outfit to them. And walks up to Torleth. I heard a bit of what happened. I made you this. And hands Torleth a red version of his current outfit with some modifications. Hope this suits you well. Look, the rest of your family may not always be on your side, but I'm here for you if you need it. Kinda pats her shoulder, walks off.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the mic muted for a moment.
Oh,
Um,
should.
Torleth, was numbly looking at the ground and solemnly looks up at him and hugs Ramus.
Ramus gives you a tight hug back. Remember, my offer if you don't want to take over. I'll step in for you.
Gotta say, I don't know if I can come back.
What you want is what matters. All this talk about destiny, I'm not so sure about it.
Me neither.
I may have found my way, but you gotta find yours.
Yes. Thank you again, Ramus, for
Hey.
everything.
I'll see you around. I'm not that easy to get rid of. You can avoid your family here, but you can't avoid me. Because you never know where I'm gonna be.
Of course. Gives him a small smile.
Ramus and Xavier give each other a little bit of a nod. Ramus gives a nod to Andrew, Wood, and everybody else. Walks off. Don't get too hurt! But you know, if you need new armor, you know where to go. And Simica is left standing. I see that relations tonight did not go too well. However, I've spoken to Xavier and Rasmesis, and I will be joining you for a short bit to assist you in your hunt for the weapons. I hope this is acceptable to you all.
I'm sure Mathandi wouldn't have a problem with it. You have a
Cece.
lead on a new one?
I have some ideas on where young Xavier's weapon should be. I think it's best if we start there.
Take any help we can get. Not easy.
Torleth looks at Xavier. Are you just going alone with Rasmesis?
I mean, somebody else might be coming, but I'm not sure who yet. But Simica here said that it might be time sensitive.
So I can't go with you.
Not from what I know of.
Usually Torleth would look a little bit more sad at that. But he just looks numb. Like it just put another nail in the coffin. Best luck on that, Xavier.
Besides, you need some time to recover. It's been a tough mission for you, huh?
I guess.
A little nap will do you some good. Besides, if you need anything, you got my buddy Baird right here.
Yeah. I'm here, I guess. And Baird looks a little, like... Not... Like... He looks, like, hurt for, like, a fraction of a second, and then tries to, like, smile it off.
Xavier does smaller jazz hands.
It'll be alright.
Andrew gently puts his old cloak over Orleth. Why don't we make our way back to the boat, where we're supposed to get picked up?
Right.
I know our welcome is long here, but I feel as if we shouldn't stay.
No. I don't want to ever come back here. Like, mistake. And he looks at the lyre and he's almost gripping it in a way that he wants to crush it.
Andrew gently shepherds you off, with the rest of the party in tow. Out to the coast. I will bring everybody there in a second. Where you were dropped off and you were told that you would be meeting again. I think about a day or two passes between. I forgot to pull up a token of the boat, so I'm just gonna move to another map for a minute. It has the boat. Trusty Adahal.
Oh.
Ryland picks you all up. Day is not here. Everybody else is on the boat, however. And unlike the excited entrance that everybody else is put on, Toraleth's is a quiet and somber entrance back to the boat.
Orleth probably goes directly to his room. Doesn't even want to show it off to, like, Ryland or anyone. Jared, do you want to show off the other art of
Yes,
Orleth?
I have to put it in now. Thank you. Tora arc start, remove. Tora end, add. I'm going to end Toraleth.
So true.
Toraleth gets canceled on Twitter.
For what?
Mm.
Being him.
Now we get friendly music.
Now you get circus music. A kid.
Did you say dun 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 and kill your parents?
No, maybe.
Can't believe.
After Andrew and Ryland speak for a few minutes, Ryland kind of goes to the head where he gives his debriefings. Alright, so things seem to have taken a strange turn on Toraleth's weapon trip. Everyone needs to be on the lookout for this God Slayer. We don't have much information yet, but if you are forced into an encounter, be as safe as possible. You don't need heroes. Save that for later. The next up for the weapon quests are Genevieve, and according to Simica, Xavier.
Jem hears her name and screams. Like, what? Me? It's my turn already?
We found out where yours would be thanks to Alira. It should be within Latakai,
Oh god.
the
Oh,
ancient
God.
home of the dragons, the crystal dragons.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't think I can handle this. I don't think I'm ready. This has to be a mistake. She, like, panics and, like, awkwardly stands next to Ryland, just, like, looking back at him, everyone else on the boat, and at him. Are you sure I'm ready for this? I'm not like everybody else.
Of course you're ready. Even if you're not ready at this moment, it comes to you. And you will be, once you find it. Besides, from what we know, Latakai is pretty much empty. Right?
Probably. I
I mean,
haven't.
there wouldn't be a crystal dragon in there. They all went
I-
extinct.
Not all of them.
Okay, then there might be something in there. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, I never told you. I know a crystal dragon.
Rylan kind of looks shocked for a second, then shrugs it off. I should have expected this. I mean, we got Day, who's basically a dragon. But
I guess if Manoa's gonna be there, then maybe this won't be too awful.
yeah, it'll be nice and easy. You've got somebody to keep you safe. I'm going to send Scrungus with you, though. Just in case this God Slayer does happen to show up on your trip. You could use
Sure.
the muscle. You can pick whoever else you want to go.
She kind of like looks over her options, is very much trying not to make it apparent that she's looking at Ganymede, but is definitely like making eyes at Ganymede and Callisto.
Ganymede is looking back at you and waving.
She very shyly waves back.
I'm gonna go ask them. Ganymede,
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sure you heard the announcement, but I'm up next.
Well, it's about time, isn't it?
I guess. I still don't know what Ryland is saying that I'm ready and stuff. I don't think I am, but I was wondering if you and Callisto would accompany me.
Ganymede looks at Callisto. I know I would.
Absolutely, Gem. From our experience, the trial that we went on was actually pretty eye-opening, so it might not be as bad as you might think it is.
Here's hoping.
You can learn a
I
lot
just-
from it.
Yeah. And I really trust you guys. Both of you.
Who knows what big revelation,
Revelation.
not revolution, you might find along the way. And
I
you
don't think I
found
could-
an old ancient ancestor, but that's probably not likely for you.
And even if the tides do turn, you got us on your side.
It's not too hard for me to find out who my ancestors are. Crystons are pretty linear. We all come from that big crystal, you know?
Yeah. So there shouldn't be a surprise like that on the way for you.
Here's hoping. I think I want this to be as low-key as possible.
We'll try and ensure that it is that way.
Oh. I know who I want to ask to go with me. I just hope I don't upset him.
What are you thinking?
I'm gonna see if Toraleth is willing to come with. He seems to have gone through a lot, but he's quiet. And I think if this gets any more high energy than it's already gonna be, I will actually explode into powder and dust.
Seemed like Torleth was pretty distraught. He might need the distraction.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask him.
We'll be here if you need it.
She starts walking and she passes by Scrungus and looks at him.
Oh, Scrungus?
Scrungus is currently swinging around what looks like a large burlap sack full of rocks. And as you catch his attention, he slams it down pretty much directly in front of where you're standing.
What? Me busy.
I just wanted to thank you. I know Ryland asked you to come with me, and I just wanted to say I appreciate the help.
Grungus lets out a very frustrated sounding sigh and kind of like knocks his fist against his head for a second.
Whatever. Better somewhere else than on this dump.
No, I don't know if you've heard of Latakai, but it's actually really beautiful. It's made of pure wervrite. So like Leshta, but looking like me.
We not care.
Fair enough.
He picks up his large sack of burlap rocks and continues to go back to swinging it.
She sort of thinks and just nods.
You got this. Good form.
And she scoots off.
As you go by Annalai kind of walks up to you. Excuse me.
Yeah?
I was wondering if I could go with you. It's been a bit since I've gotten to stretch my legs.
That sounds wonderful. If you want to come along, I don't see why not. Honestly, having more people there will probably make me feel a lot more safe.
Plus, I am a divine hunter, so I should be able to find where your weapon is with ease.
Yeah.
And in case this God Slayer does appear, hopefully I can give us a head start.
Annalai, you're a blessing. Thank you. They sound horrifying. I'm so scared I'm getting my brain mixed up. But thank you. Genuinely thank you.
And Annalai kind of bows, like a little curtsy. Thanks. I heard Lyra was going with Xavier and Raz, so I wanted to have something to do too.
Makes sense. I hope Praxis will be okay on her own, though.
She's been busy and said she wants to, quote-unquote, hibernate for a spell.
Last time we spoke...
And then Jem, like, she can't blush, but you can tell if she could, she would be, with just the way her body freezes up.
Yeah, we had a conversation. Oh my goodness, look at the time. I shouldn't think about that at all, or ever again. That didn't happen. Who was I talking to?
Annalai kind of points at herself.
Yep, sorry.
If you must go, I'll let you be.
No, it's okay. And I appreciate it. I just have to ask one more person to come with us, and I'm sorry, I'm not good at talking to people.
I'm not the best at it either. I was hoping to get better at it. It can be hard to make friends sometimes.
I can certainly relate.
Everybody seems to move by, and I get forgotten sometimes.
I won't forget about you. We can talk more on the trip to Latakai. I can point out some of the sites. There's a couple of landmarks you can see from Leshta. I'm sure I can find them while we're there, and Oh, yeah, we're gonna be right next to Leshta. It'll be fine.
I apologize if I've upset you.
It's not you! It's... I haven't...
Thank you for drink water, Dragneck.
Oh, I will take a sip. I haven't seen Leshta in 10 years. I never even wanted to leave. It's just gonna be weird seeing it again.
I could only imagine seeing where I used to live. And Annalai kind of... You can see her holding her hands together, kind of scratching her thumb with her middle finger. Not middle finger, index finger. Just in thought.
Hey. It's just like you said, it'll be okay, right?
Yes, of course it will.
She gives Annalai a genuine smile.
And Annalai gives you a big, toothy smile.
You know, you actually have a really nice smile.
Thank you.
It
means a lot.
It's big and it's toothy, but it's friendly. And there's a lot of care behind it.
And Annalai, I guess, kind of blushes in whatever way you could imagine a lizard blushing.
Alright. Thank you again.
Best of luck.
Scoot. Time to scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Jem goes to Torleth's door and after a moment of hesitation knocks.
It takes him a moment, but he opens the door slowly, putting his head out.
Torleth?
Hi, Jem.
I'm really sorry to be bothering you. After everything, it seems like you just went through hell and back. But,
Yeah, a little, but it's fine. What is it?
I'm sorry to bother you while you're still recovering, but I'm been chosen to go on my weapon quest next, and I would appreciate it if you came with.
Borleth probably looks down. His face, like, he closes his eyes tightly, and then I'd like to come, actually. Xavier won't be here, so what's the reason for me staying? I didn't say that.
Hey,
it'd be a nice distraction, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be really beautiful too. And I actually know how you feel about what you just said.
What?
The Xavier thing. But I don't... Not with Xavier. I don't... Not like that. I have a Xavier, but not a Xavier. Jem, you're really messing things up. It's awkward now. I'm sorry.
Orleth is shaking his head. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hey. Your secret's safe with me.
It seems like everyone on the boat already knows. except for Xavier. So, it's whatever.
I feel like it's the same way for me. At least Praxis knows. Very loudly knows. I'm amazed she hasn't heard.
I don't want to say maybe she has, but maybe she has. But time comes with time. But again, I'd love to come with you.
Yeah. And I think it'll help take your mind off of stuff. We can even talk about performance ideas while we're there.
You could see Torla's eyes brighten up a little bit again, but it goes back to its dull blue. I'd love that, actually.
It'll be a lot of fun then. And Anali and Ganymede, Callisto, and Scrungus are coming. So it should be pretty easy.
Yeah.
You know, if Scrungus is going, maybe we can convince him to toss us up into the air for some acrobatic stunts.
I wouldn't bet on it, but that'd be kind of cool.
Maybe we can bribe him with food.
I should get some rest though. We'll talk more about this when we're on our way.
Yeah. Thank you again. It means a lot to Torleth. Have a good night.
Good night, Jen.
And she scoots off. Probably to go talk to Annalie more because she feels bad.
Does anybody else have conversations for tonight?
Tyler.
Yo, what's up?
And Lucio.
Yes.
Do we want to do this one now?
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Let's do it.
The minute Baird gets on the boat, I know for a fact he's beelining to look for Taylonsta.
Wood follows in tow.
Talon's in their room.
Baird's gonna go ahead and... Hey, Big Cat!
What?
It's Wood and I. Can we come in?
Yeah.
Baird is gonna, like, slowly open the door and kind of let him and Wood in. And close it, behind him.
The room's pitch black. And they're laying on... Has the bed been fixed?
No.
Their legs is, like, dangling off the end of their 6-foot bed. So, probably at waist. Their legs are, just sitting. It's pretty uncomfortable, but they're, like, staring at the ceiling.
Are you doing okay?
Bed's stuck.
We don't mean to intrude, Taylonsta. We just wanted to check up on you.
And they get up and sit in, like, a sitting, not laying down position, because it really wasn't a laying down position. So what's up? What happened?
A lot.
Well, we got back from Toraleth's mission. Things went, well, about as well as you would imagine. But, you know, in the end it was a success, so I suppose that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
So who's next?
Genevieve, but we don't have to go.
Right. I wouldn't go anyways.
Seems like you're not in shape to go anyway. Why are you sitting in the dark like this?
The light has always hurt my eyes, but recently it's been hurting a lot more.
Do you require any sort of assistance with this?
For the suns to shut up?
Right.
Uh,
Sorry.
you think it's that, and he kind of makes a vague gesture.
Oh, my save.
You think it's that little thing you got there?
It's a 9.
You're not doing too well. You're in control, but you're not doing well.
I don't know. Some days I'm good, some days it gets worse.
And today is a getting worse sort of day for you, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Talonsta. I don't mean to intrude when you should be resting, but I feel that there are some apologies that are in order.
For what?
Wood steps forward and kind of tries to position himself so that he can get about as close as he can to Talonsta without obviously intruding on their personal space. I feel like, as of recent, I haven't exactly been a very good friend. You're clearly going through a lot, and, well, Baird and I sort of just left to help out on Toraleth's mission. We didn't even really say goodbye at that. And, well, I've been worried since, but I want to start making up for it now. If there's anything that you need, or if you just need to talk, well, I'm here, Baird's here, we're here for you, Talons. And I know that some days are obviously going to be more difficult on you than others, but, well, we've been friends for this long, right? Surely there must be a way that we can come to a solution that benefits you.
Like I'm a good friend either.
Don't say that.
Sometimes I have dreams of killing everyone on this boat. Even you two. Does that seem good to you?
Surely whatever's afflicting you must be the cause of this. You were never having dreams of harming any one of us in the past. Right, Talonsta?
No. I guess that's the scary part.
Well, whatever this is, we'll work through it together. I don't want to leave an ally in peril. You know that.
Right. It's something that I guess I have to deal on my own. I mean, I've kept the goddamn thing, I might as well live with it.
But that's the thing, Talonsta. You don't have to deal with this on your own. What can we do to help? Even if it's something small. We need somewhere to start. We can only improve from here, right?
To make sure I don't kill you guys, let's start with that. I don't want to kill... As much as I seem like a dick, I don't want to hurt anyone here. And that's... This doesn't leave this room. You know that?
Of course.
Baird nods.
It's... Even in my standards, awful. It's... bad.
Well, it's a start, I suppose. But we'll make sure of it, Tailonsta. No harm will befell our allies, and for that matter, no harm will befell you.
I know
Alright?
I know it's easier said than done, but don't be a stranger about it, you know? Obviously none of this leaves this room, but 3 of us are in here.
Yeah.
Just,
I can't guarantee me trying to go after anyone else, though.
we'll do our
Someone
best with
not-
that as well.
Someone not on this boat.
We need to attack, we need to attack.
We'll figure something out. I can't shake the feeling that... No. Never mind. You must be tired, obviously.
I've been basically sleeping all day, and then sitting up in my bed all night. I think I've had enough rest. Come on, why don't we just break something? I'm sick of sitting in my room.
Okay, anything to help.
We can
Come
go
on,
to
Baird.
we can go to one of the training rooms down the hall.
Yeah, let's go punch something.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Baird probably opens the door to let everyone out. Gonna be alright.
Yeah.
And I think that is where we will end DoGsCast for tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody who came to DoGsCast tonight. I'm going to quickly find who we're going to... Why do I have Charlie Moist Critical playing Pokemon Unite open?
Alright, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us on episode 39. Join us next week. We will be back, and it'll be a brand new arc with a new party, new everything. It'll be a different whole adventure, so please join us for that. It'll be next week, same time, same place, same channel. But for now, we are going to raid somebody. Also, heads up that the emote wall is kind of blurry. Maybe fix that. But we are going to raid somebody!
I'll fix it next time. We're gonna raid Lion Life. Everybody go say hi to another LGBT streamer. Go spend some time. It's Pokemon Unite. I have not seen too much about it, but perhaps we'll have some fun.
Alright, thank you guys for joining us and have a good night! Bye!
Bye!